What goes up must come down. We've all heard this saying since we were kids playing with our toys. But have you ever stopped to ask why? Why do things fall down? Why don't they just keep on floating away? Well, my curious friend, there's an invisible force at play. A force so powerful it shapes galaxies and keeps our feet firmly planted on the ground. It's the force we call gravity. And today we're going to explore the mysteries of gravity together. You know those fun science experiments where you drop two balls, one heavier, one lighter, and watch them hit the ground at the same time? Well, that simple experiment was a big deal. It showed us that gravity doesn't care about mass. It pulls everything equally. So whether you're a feather or a bowling ball, you experience the same gravitational pull. But here's where things get really interesting. If you were to take that bowling ball and toss it straight up, it wouldn't just go up and then come back down. Oh no, it would just keep on going. See, on Earth, gravity is pulling that ball down, while its upward motion is taking it up. But once it's out of Earth's atmosphere, it's like a celestial game of catch. The ball has overcome Earth's gravitational pull and is now cruising through space. What about the feather? Without air currents messing with it, it too would float all the way up until it's out of Earth's gravitational reach. There's no air, so nothing can slow these objects down. They just keep on moving in the direction they were launched, unless something else, like another object, gets in their way. Imagine you're standing on the surface of the Earth looking up at the moon. You might think the moon is just hanging out in the sky, but it's actually falling around the Earth. Yeah, it's like a cosmic dance. The moon is in a constant state of free fall around our planet. But instead of crashing into us, it keeps missing the Earth by a hair, thanks to its forward motion. The moon is essentially falling around the Earth at a speed that keeps it from crashing into us. It's like a never-ending game of cosmic dodgeball. The moon isn't the only one either. All the planets in our solar system are in this cosmic dance with the sun. They're all falling towards the sun, but they're also moving forward fast enough to miss the sun and keep orbiting around it. Even those comets that zoom past the planets are dancing to the tune of gravity. They're not just randomly floating around. Their paths are shaped by the gravitational pulls of the planets and other objects in the solar system. And beyond our solar system, gravity is still calling the shots. Galaxies are held together by gravity. Stars orbit around the center of the Milky Way like a never-ending cosmic ballet. Black holes, those mysterious cosmic objects with gravity so strong not even light can escape their grasp. They hold entire galaxies in their gravitational embrace. Now, let me tell you a story that will blow your mind. Imagine you could shrink yourself down to the size of an atom and zoom into the center of the Earth. What would you see? Well, you'd find a big ball of hot, dense stuff called the core. This core is surrounded by a layer of liquid metal called the outer core. And above that, you'd find a giant ball of mostly iron and nickel. This region is the inner mantle. Above that lies the outer mantle, a thick layer of hot, mostly solid rock. And finally, you'd reach the crust, the thin outer layer of the Earth, where we humans like to hang out. Now here's the kicker. Gravity isn't just a force between objects, it's also a force within objects. All those layers of the Earth, the core, the mantle, the crust, they're all pulled together by gravity. The Earth's gravity pulls all that stuff towards its center, creating a giant ball of awfulness. No, I'm just kidding. It pulls all that stuff towards its center, creating a giant ball of awesomeness. Without gravity, the Earth would just be a pile of rocks and dust floating around in space. But gravity doesn't just hold the Earth together. It also shapes our world in big and small ways. Volcanoes erupt because of gravity. When magma, that molten rock deep inside the Earth, becomes too hot and too pressurized, gravity helps push it out of the Earth's crust, creating towering mountains and vast plains. Earthquakes rumble because of gravity. When tectonic plates, those massive slabs of rock that make up the Earth's crust, collide or shift, gravity plays a role in shaping the Earth's surface. Gravity even sculpts the smallest details in our world, like the ripples in a pond or the curve of a raindrop. So you might be thinking, well, gravity's pretty cool and all, but what does it have to do with me? Well, my friend, gravity affects you in ways you might not realize. Tides, those rhythmic rises and falls of the ocean water, are caused by the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun. Yes, the moon's gravity is tugging on the Earth's oceans, creating those mesmerizing waves that crash on the shore. And let's not forget about the power of gravity in our everyday lives. When you take a sip of water, gravity helps pull it down your throat. When you walk, gravity keeps your feet firmly on the ground. When you dream, gravity lets your imagination run wild without the constraint of physical laws. But sometimes, like when astronauts float in zero gravity, it can feel strange and disorienting. Our bodies evolved to live with gravity, and even small changes can affect us in big ways. It's easy to take gravity for granted. After all, it's always been there, keeping us grounded and shaping our world. But when we really stop to think about it, the force that pulls us down is truly amazing. So next time you feel the ground beneath your feet, remember, you're experiencing the very thing that holds galaxies together. The invisible force that shapes worlds and makes life on Earth possible. Gravity, the glue of the universe. Now here's something cool. Did you know that gravity isn't just a force? It's also a particle? Well, not exactly. You see, scientists have a theory about a particle called the graviton, which is like the messenger of gravity. The idea is that gravitons are tiny packets of energy that carry the force of gravity between objects. But we haven't actually found gravitons yet. They're like the missing piece of the gravity puzzle. Discovering gravitons would be a huge breakthrough in our understanding of the universe, kind of like finding the holy grail of physics. But even without knowing the full story of gravity, we can appreciate the wonder of this invisible force that connects us to the cosmos. From the smallest raindrop to the largest galaxy, gravity is the sculptor of our world. It's the painter of our skies, the dancer in our tides. It's the force that shapes existence itself. So next time you feel the ground beneath your feet, remember you're part of something bigger, something truly inspiring. You're connected to the very fabric of the universe by the invisible threads of gravity. Now here's the deal. Stay grounded, my friend, but never stop reaching for the stars. Like the moon in its celestial dance, you can always reach higher, dream bigger, and push beyond what seems possible. And remember, the pull of purpose is just as real as the pull of gravity. Let it guide you, shape you, and propel you forward. If you enjoyed this gravity-defying adventure through the wonders of our universe, hit that like button. Share this video with your friends so we can keep bringing you more awesome science videos. Thanks for watching. Keep asking questions and never stop exploring. Universe is yours to discover.